you see zebra from a train? Or how about emu? If that sounds like some kind of exotic safari, you may be surprised to learn you can do that just a half-hour's drive from Madison on the Whiskey River Railway at Little America Amusement Park. Located in Marshall, Wisconsin, the 16-inch gauge railway features a more than 2-mile main line with sights sure to delight both the train lover and the animal lover in the family. On a beautiful day in summer 2015, High Iron of Wisconsin Productions got a behind-the-scenes tour and cab ride on the Whiskey River's diesel locomotive, courtesy of engineer Mark Pfeiffer. Mark is in charge of everything related to operating the diesel train, starting with switching the cars to assemble the day's consist.
That'll do.
Mark must make sure the train has enough fuel for the day's runs and perform any troubleshooting and maintenance.
It's a 4-ton Toyota diesel motor. Then you have your air compressor, and then each truck has its own chain-driven hydraulic motor. So then you got your hydraulic system and one hose to each motor.
Okay.
I don't see any leaks and whatnot.
Yeah.
Check my water.
Alright. So this is the less glamorous part of the job.
Yes, it is. I do it all day, every day. Nobody wants to sit in something sticky.
When the park is open and the first train is loaded, Mark greets the passengers and explains the rules.
Please remain seated. Turn here to go and come through complete stop. Enjoy your ride. We're almost out of here.
You go where you need to go.
Just close that tightly. Do that. Just the air and just let it all out. 2 for forward position. I always make sure all my cars are moving.
Complete, of course, with locomotive.
2 winters ago, he was one of the other volunteers that during the off season we'd always be in the shop doing something, and that was one of the projects.
Did that and laughed everybody.
Still have some some of the animals. We had a barn fire, so we lost some big birds.
Oh no.
Like that. It was like 3 years ago now.
Across the pond there?
Yeah. When we come around, you'll get a better view.
Sure.
Of the dam.
So there's a loop up here. Right here.
Oh yeah.
They must be used to it.
With the steam trains, their whistle is a lot louder.
Yeah.
Boy, those zebras, they do not like to say, okay, again, here's my switch. Not in the right position.
Uh-oh.
So if I had been talking to you and not paying attention, it could have been a serious derailment.
Don't want that.
No.
Okay.
That takes a while. 2 bulls. Want to get at least past the crossing so that it's not running.
Yep.
I'm thinking we'll probably be up in the trees. We're safe here. keep that train. And this is the Santa Fe. An old tender. And one of the guys that works here, David Schleicher, he's building this. It is going to be a railroad tie puller, remover,
Wow.
installer. Many hours of work in that.
How long has this locomotive been here?
Well, we'll have to check up on the sheet. But I've been here since 2006 and it's been here since then.
Okay.
Those familiar with the Whiskey River Railway probably know it for its vintage steam locomotives. They are typically operated only on weekends, and Engineer Mark is currently in the process of becoming qualified to operate them. This 442 Atlantic lettered for the Rio Grande Southern is named for its builder, Norm Gracie. It was built in 1969 for the Sanford Zoo train in Florida.
Roundhouse.
I believe so. Like I said. All this. Right here.
This 462 is named Oakland Acorn and was completed in 1950. It inspired Gene Autry to have a train constructed for his Melody Ranch, which also eventually found its way to Little America. The Melody Ranch Special is painted in Southern Pacific Daylight colors, and its boiler, frame, and running gear are identical to Oakland Acorn. All the differences are purely cosmetic. This engine was a favorite of the 6-year-old yours truly when I first visited the park in 1992. The Whiskey River's 4th steam locomotive and 3rd Pacific, numbered 1919, is named for the park's late founder, Lee W. Merrick, and numbered for the year he was born.
I was telling Jeff, one of the locomotives that Daryl's had for many years that was been wrapped in plastic is finally uncovered.
The Whiskey River is also home to the Merrick Light Railway Equipment Works, where the 16-inch gauge locomotives and rolling stock are built and maintained. Work is also carried out for similar miniature railways in the area, such as the Riverside and Great Northern in the Wisconsin Dells and the Milwaukee Zoo train.
Oh my.
It's just small wheels.
It's a 2664. 2884.
2884.
Goodness gracious. How many hours go into something like this?
Oh my God, years. When you're building a locomotive, it's usually 2 seasons, you know, over the winter.
Yeah.
We just did Billy Jones Wildcat Railroad. That locomotive left last fall. And it was the same as like the big 1919. That was the same style. And this is another one of his personal ones. And a lot of parts hanging everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes we do Milwaukee Zoo stuff. Out here and drop them off. Sometimes it's a little muddy, but it's been good. It's fun. After a night of the rain or storms, I always kind of go slow because the trees are sometimes falling.
concludes our tour of the Whiskey River Railway at the Little America Amusement Park in Marshall, Wisconsin. Thanks for watching.